How much money do you think that you need on hand to purchase a home? I hear a lot of different answers to this question, and honestly, it's a question that has a lot of different answers depending on your situation. Today, I'm going to dive into the details of this. When purchasing a new home, there are three main categories that dictate the amount of money needed to close. These are your down payment, closing costs, and prepaids. Buying a home is an investment in your financial future, and these are the elements that make up your initial investment funds. First, we'll discuss the down payment. Your down payment is a percentage of your home's purchase price. Down payment percentage requirements can vary widely depending on the type of loan and several other factors. Think of the down payment as the portion of the purchase price that you're investing upfront. The remainder of the purchase price will be financed with your loan. The second piece to consider when thinking about how much money you will need are what are known as closing costs. Closing costs are the costs that come from the service providers that are involved in your home purchase transaction. Some of these service providers are title companies, mortgage companies, appraisers, home inspectors, and so on. This category also includes some fees that are required to be paid to the state as part of the buying process. The third amount to consider when calculating your funds needed is what are known as your prepaid costs. This includes your homeowner's insurance and your property taxes. When purchasing a home, you will typically need to pay for your first year of homeowner's insurance upfront, and this amount is collected along with your down payment and closing costs. You will also pay 2 to 3 months of property taxes and home insurance premiums to start up the escrow account that your future tax and insurance payments are going to be made from. Let's take a look at what this looks like when we put it all back together. We first take your down payment. We would then add the closing costs and the prepaid and reserve account startup funds. When you put these three categories together, they make up the total amount you will need on hand to purchase a home. Now that we've looked at the breakdown of what makes up the upfront investment to purchase a home, I want to make sure that you know there are a number of options available to you to help you get there. Just a few of the resources that could be available to you are down payment assistance programs, grants from local organizations or municipalities, or gifts of funds from some family members. There are other avenues out there as well that I would be happy to chat with you about. One of the best things that you can do to be ready to make this investment in yourself is to start planning early. Take a few minutes and give me a call so we can discuss your specific needs and then make a plan for yourself to set aside a certain amount towards this goal and stick to it. If you do this, I bet you'll be ready to buy a home sooner than you might think.